Time out of your day to join us. You're here listening to Chisme y Chords, where faith, music, and real conversations connect. I am your host, Mercedes Renee.
And I'm your other host, Almisa Valdez. And today we have Mr. DJ Jose Soundwave Gonzalez with us.
Thank you.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us today.
Of
Yes.
course.
We are so elated to have you. What has been going on in the life of DJ Jose Soundwave Gonzalez? Tell us everything. What's been going down?
A lot. There's been a lot going on. I've brought some songs out, EDM
Yes.
songs,
Mhm.
and uh, European. Well, yeah, European record label picked me up, and I've been working with that. I've been working with a lot of EDM producers that have done movie scores, like music for movies,
Yeah.
um, like famous movies like Blade, uh, Fast and the Furious. It's just people that are really out there, but in the hush hush. And we're working on different projects. And also working with a couple of freestyle singers here and there. And I have my own podcast as well, live EDM performances every Sunday between 6 and 8 p.m. Central Time. So it's,
Nice.
and I was busy. I still have my regular job. I'm still a dad and
Yep.
I was busy, and so, yep.
That's
Being busy is a
amazing.
blessing. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. We've known each other for a very, very long time.
Yes, we
And
have.
you've always, always been like so humble and so amazing and just so like always, always into the music and just a family oriented man. And
Yep.
I just love that about you. So, congratulations on all the success and everything that you've been doing.
Just blessed. God is always, looking out for me. So, yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So let me tell you, you connect people like on and off the dance floor, and you have um, over like the many, many years built a reputation for like delivering energetic performances and infectious tracks, such as, let me tell you, Closer, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us, Out of My Mind, and Take Me Tonight, right? So, is there one song that you have in particular that you like the best? And could you tell me why you like that song the best?
You know, I always, I was always scared of this that question because one of the DJs, one of my famous DJ friends, his name is BT. They asked him that same question, and I actually asked him the same question too, just to see what was his response, and he said all of them. All of them are my favorite songs because there were a particular. There, it's very particular what that song meant to him during that time he made it. And so that's me. During, every time I made a song, I was in some type of phase of my life where
Right, right.
I, just delivered that song. Um, but uh, there's a song, it's called Going Insane. That song, actually, I was in Houston when I made it. Um, it was during COVID, but it was a weird phase that I was going through, and I called one of my friends and said, "Hey, I got this beat. Can you get me a singer?" And he said, "Yeah, this. Let me. I think I have a person." And so we started talking to the artist, and she kind of felt what I was thinking, and so she started just writing stuff down really quick, and she said, "I got it." So she made it in the studio. Of course, I couldn't, like, we were just doing what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
just FaceTiming each other. But she recorded in her private studio. She sent me the vocals. I put everything together, and but that I think that song was one of the songs that I think I like the most. But all the songs I think I've done, I really liked.
They're your babies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yes.
awesome. That's awesome.
Hmm.
That's amazing. You know, I should have, DJ Latin Prince was on last night, and
Hmm.
I should have asked him that question, but I
Yes,
didn't.
it's very hard because all of them, all the songs are your babies.
They all bring a different type of energy, a vibe, a different type of feeling. So
Yes,
it's energetic. That's
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you think you stay spiritually grounded in the music industry?
Well, I was going to say something before that question. I'll stay quiet just to listen to your question, but right now. I want to diverse a little bit to go into mix EDM with Christian music, and
Nice.
I just noticed that. So I work with another pioneer producer and freestyle singer that is almost like my brother, and he's Christian just like me, and but we're very misunderstood because you hear EDM DJs, people say, "Oh, you work with the devil." No, it does not work that way. I'm sorry. Our
Yeah.
minds, our hearts, and our soul belongs to Jesus and God, and we love music. We're not talking about killing or anything like that.
Right.
We're talking about love. We're talking about spiritual stuff. And my friend Jaime, the freestyle
Yeah.
singer,
Yep. Yep.
we were talking about it because we talked about it a lot, and I told him, look, I want to make some EDM Christian music, and now I stumbled upon this guy named Rave Jesus, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying to hate or anything, but I'm like, I think I can do it a little bit better than him, but but he guided me to where I want to be, to make those songs. And so
Right.
I was talking to Jaime. I said, you know what? I think, I'm gonna grab these couple of songs and I want to put these songs on this genre, and I have this songs on this genre. And so Jaime has his he developed a record label for, well, can talk, record label for just me and him. And I think that we're gonna put that in that side. And of course, because I have my European record label, um, that's for just the regular EDM, and then
Right.
do that route, with Jaime and see what he's talking about, what he thinks. Uh,
Oh my, that's so exciting.
when we talk about spiritual stuff in my daily life, that's every single day. You
I'm
know,
so
uh,
excited.
I have my regular job, and every day I pray to Him, and if I don't wouldn't have anything, and I wouldn't be standing up here alive if it was not for Him.
I know.
So
Yep.
I I'm very religious, and my son, my kids, they know, and they believe in God too. Um, so, but right now I'm guiding my oldest one. He said he wants to be a DJ, so I'm going to guide him to how to become a DJ. He want to be a producer, and I'm like, okay, well, all right, let me start guiding him how to be a producer. And I used to be in photography, and all of a sudden, my youngest, he wants to be in photography, so I'm gonna have to guide him through how to do the photography stuff.
Some places to go. Right.
But like I said, I can't do it without God.
That's
So
right.
Amen to that.
Jesus first, and all the rest comes second. So
Right. Absolutely. Because I know you have your own testimony because I know you went through a health battle.
Uh,
and still are going through a health battle. So I know that God is present in your life. And I am so excited for you and Jaime, because Jaime himself has a wealth of knowledge in the
yes.
music industry as well. And I just know that you two together are just going to kill it. Y'all are going to kill it if y'all do something, and if y'all continue to do something or move forward in the Christian EDM. I think it's going to be so, so good.
So if it wasn't for me, for him, um, and this is a really quick story how God is involved in my life and how Jaime is involved. There was a point of a time where I just quit everything and I sold everything, everything just to get away from everything. And Jaime told me that's not the way, dude. He said you're too good for what you do to for you to just throw everything. For you just throw everything away.
Yeah.
And I acknowledged what he said, but I said if God wants me back, if God does want me to do what I do, if he does want me back, he'll give me a sign. And I told Jaime, just respect that. And he said, okay, whatever you want. Not even 2 weeks later, I told my son, just, I don't know, just to say it. I don't know why I said it. I said, oh, I'm going to go see this guy named BT, which I think I've told you a little bit of him,
You
but
love him. You love BT. He's
he,
your favorite.
he's been he's been in my life since my mom passed away.
Right. Correct.
And he's the one that gave me my motivation after my mom passed away. So I told myself, "Oh, I'm going to see BT," and he's like, "What? How are you going to do that?" "Oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to call Jaime right now, and we're going to go." I don't know why I was saying that, but I just said it. Then I called Jaime and I said, "Hey, I heard that BT was going to be here in Dallas today. Do you want to go?" He said, "Yeah, let's go." I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well,
You didn't think he was going to say yes.
yeah." So I was like, I told my son, I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm going to go out with Jaime, and I am going to see BT." "Oh, okay, cool." So we go out there and we I get to meet BT.
I love that for you.
And that was the sign that God gave me, and he gave me that sign. He BT even made a video for my son to prove that I was really with him and all that kind of stuff. And we talked a lot. We talked about freestyle music. I mean, this guy is just a monster on the movie scene. He made the movie score for the movie Monster, sorry, Monster, and some other movies. And I that's was just proof for me to come back and just stay put, you
Yeah.
know. And God brought me back to the scene, and um, He threw me straight to meet other people that were doing a lot of big things, and here I am. So God has been involved in my life from the get go. So yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I love that so, so
And
much,
he's been
because God is, I always say on almost every single podcast, that when you know your God given calling, then it's just, you can go anywhere and everywhere, even with just God in your life. But when you know your actual God given calling, I
Mhm.
mean, it's just up and up and up from there. You know what I mean? So that you, so so you, I love that you know that you have your, you know what your God given calling is, and that's music and DJing and putting out music. And now that you're going to put out Christian music as well, I mean, I am just so
Phenomenal.
elated for you.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking to my son that I'm excited because I downloaded. It's just for us as producers, music producers, just the little sounds that you can put in the keyboard and whatever you can manipulate in the keyboard. It gets me excited, and I'm
Yeah,
like, what else can I do with this? And your mind goes 100
Yeah.
miles an hour,
Yeah.
and and little thing about uh, people that are artists and they're makers and they uh, music singers, people that creators, they're creators. They don't sleep at night. They don't sleep at night because their mind goes 100 miles an hour.
I was on. Yep.
You see this right here?
That's, I can totally understand that.
So, and I mean, I'm blessed. I work for a big company as well, my regular job, in which they respect, what I do, and they actually enjoy what I do actually too, because I help them out too. I work for a company called Mary Kay. I'm like a technical support there, so I deal with a lot of women. So bags too, and I can't sleep at night, but I'm blessed, and I've been blessed, working with that company. And but coming back to creating, there's it's sometimes it does get really hard, on resting because you can just think, and like I said, these sounds are coming up. I just can't wait to create like that Christian EDM. Um, it's just a lot of things that they're coming up that is just, I think it's going to be bomb.
I love it. I'm
Nice.
so excited. We are so excited for you. So every artist has a first big moment.
Right.
What was the moment that made you feel like, okay, this is really happening to me?
When I met BT.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are
Yeah.
you when your journey started, if you don't mind?
Oh, I
Because we know
was
we have motivation and who we looked up to. I want to rewind. How old were you?
I was 15 years old when I started DJing. Uh, Jim Evans. Jim Evans was a DJ for Power 107 back in the day, and he's the one that gave me my first DJ name, which a lot of people I they can't believe that that's me, but it is me because I did a record back in the day, a record, a
Hmm.
couple of songs, and a lot of DJs love that record. And so when I say that name, they're like, "Wait, that's you?" But I had to change it because it did not sound professional. But a lot of old school DJs, if they ask about me, my name used to be DJ Grumpy. Yeah, and so there was a lot of but Jim Evans named me that for a reason. Um, but then
I'm
my,
only laughing because I know you. So
yeah,
I apologize.
so and then by Jim Evans, I met my friend DJ Wild. He's another good friend. It's DJ Wild. He's a really good guy. Um, we've been like this, just like Jaime. It's just like this. Like we've been together, and the thing is that I'm very friendly, and I think I judge the right way. Like who's in my circle? Okay, yeah, well, you're going to be in my circle. You're going to be in my circle, because you're cool. But Wild, he is a good guy, Christian guy as well, and um, and then I got my little brother to get into the record label, and he became a freestyle singer at the age of 9.
Oh, wow.
And he became a big superstar singer when he was 9 years old here in Oak Cliff in Dallas. And actually, like San Antonio, like people wanted him to go perform. And my mom would say, "No, he ain't going nowhere." No, but his name was Biggie Escobar. He sang "Feel the Rhythm," and the Manipulator made the track for him. And then he made another song that was called "Playing in the Sun." And that one, Danny Damian wrote the song, and he has some vocals in there. And then, yeah, of course, the manipulator made the track too. Um, but from there, I think, well, my brother stopped singing. He didn't want to deal with that anymore. He was too young. Then from there, I think that was like 97, 98, and then in 2000, that's when I brought my first record out. It's called FX. And that's where all the DJs, they were like, "Who is this guy?" They never knew who I was. Back in the day, we didn't have social media
Yeah.
uh, like this, so it was just like, "Oh, if you see him, that's him." And then, but I was always around, involved with my pictures being taken, Tejano connections,
Oh my God.
and yeah, it's just, uh,
Tejano connection.
yeah,
Golly. You're taking it back. When you said the manipulator,
yeah,
that even took it back. But taking it to Tejano connection, that's taking it way back.
yeah. So it was, where's that? It was the Tejano connection, and I was always with Wild DJing places, Hot 100, 89.3. Um, I was always involved in, like, always in the back end, DJing with him, doing all kind of event things, and it was just blessed. It was a period of time that I just dropped off
Yeah.
because I had my first kids,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, I was just too busy focused on
Here in the dad life. Yeah.
and I just missed my music life. And I mean, regardless, I had my friends still DJing, Quick Mix Rick, of course, Wild, Kai, DJ Dave, like they were always there. But when I decided to really come back and start producing, that was, I think, when I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's been a long time already.
Guys, been
But,
years and years and years and years.
but I told myself, you know what? I want to be the first EDM music producer that came from Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
Um, you know, a lot of EDM producers, they don't even, they come from Dallas, but they don't represent Dallas because they get a lot of hate.
Right. Right.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Um, so I said, you know what? I want to be another EDM. So there's another musician that lived at Keys Park, because I'm like maybe like 10 minutes away from Keys Park. But there's another musician that came from Oak Cliff, from Keys Park, and he was a guitarist. He's a white boy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray
Bond.
Vaughan.
Yes,
Hmm.
he's from Oak
Hmm.
Cliff, and
Okay.
and so I was like, you know what? I want to be an EDM producer that says, okay, yeah, he came from Oak Cliff, because all Oak Cliff is not hood,
Well, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm not hood. Just because you came from Oak Cliff doesn't mean you're ghetto or hood.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So there's a lot of people out there that they live their normal lives, and they're professionals.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to do that. And I think that I'm getting there, and think that maybe when one day when I pass on, I'll leave something, a legacy for my kids, and they can say, well, you know what? People will say, well, he was from Oak Cliff, and he did something.
He was
Of
right.
course. Yeah. And you've been doing something for like many, 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 many years since you were young. So, I mean, you've already left a legacy and you're still leaving a legacy. So just know that.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. So, music is always evolving. So, where do you see yourself heading, and how do you see yourself shaping the future with that?
So music does evolve. Like, it changes,
Hmm.
but believe it or not, is reverting.
Hmm.
As freestyle music is coming back,
Hmm.
a different style, but it's coming
But
back.
it's coming back, yeah, for sure.
Um, I just sent a message to the guy BT because we do keep communication. His wife is really cool, very nice person, from Garland. Oh, I'm sorry, Mesquite. She's from Mesquite. Um, but I did send him a message because back in the day, 2000s, early 2000s, he used to do what we call break beats. And now we're like the songs that are closer and all that, those are break
Yeah,
beats. So we're trying to bring that back, and it'd be really great if he brings something back himself because he's really great on that, doing that kind of music. And actually, when I met him, we were talking about freestyle music and different strings and synthesizers that we use to make freestyle music, and also uh, I was talking to him about Africa Bambata, which is Planet Rock.
yeah.
A year later, he made a track, almost sounded like freestyle, and I was like, "Oh, great! Took my idea and he did it right."
Right.
But I'm really glad he did it. But I sent him another message. I said, "You need to bring something back.
Yeah.
Really, really, like really cool if you did something like more freestyle." And yeah, so my style right now is bringing freestyle, mix it up with break beats, with different style of stuff. Heck, Nelly Furtado just made a song. It's a freestyle song,
I know, and it's I know.
and I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, are you serious? And so I do work with some other DJs with our crew, Rocket Radio. And I told another guy, great guy, DJ Creed Mario. Uh, he uh, he likes making remixes. He loves freestyle music, uh, and he actually wants to get on board on my record label. And I said, dude, listen to Lady Furtado. Like this is what the heck is going on here? Like this sounds pretty cool. And yeah, but I do see that uh, I, I do see that freestyle music is gonna blow up. Um,
Blow up again. Yeah, I still see little Susie out there doing music, doing shows. I still see George. I still see Danny. I still see all of them out there. I still see Stevie B. I still see Danny O. I still see all of them out there doing shows. And I'm just like, look at these cats. I'm like, I
so,
was out there doing shows with these fools back in the day, and now they're still doing shows. I'm like, that's crazy.
so I have some cool with Aki Star from Spanish Fly.
Yeah, yeah.
So we hang out. We hang out a lot when he comes here to Dallas. And I saw him that he just got into a show. It's one of the MTV uh, guys that were interviewing him, and he was talking. They were talking about freestyle music, and I was like, "Oh, thank God!" Like he is pushing it with them, so people know about freestyle music. Um, big stars, know about freestyle music, but they think that it's something old
Yeah.
and it's nothing coming up. And Ike Star, he's like, no, it is coming up. It's something that was old, but is coming back in the last 10 years, and this is true. Is been coming up slowly but surely. It's been coming up.
Yeah, he was on Sway, right? It was with Sway.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. And so I was like, thank God, that he's pushing it, and the more people push it, the greater it's going to be.
oh, for sure. Like it's a genre of music that
Yes,
is so amazing and just so lit that a lot of people have missed out on so many amazing artists.
yes,
And it's just I just feel like if people would give it a chance and if people would actually listen to like the old school and
right,
then and the new school, that it would just, man, it
yeah,
would be a whole new scene.
yeah, yep, yep. Um, so. I think that that is going to be something that is going to be really cool in the future with different artists. But just to keep it that old school Planet Rock feel into it,
Yes.
that would be cool. George and I were talking about doing some stuff as well. We've been wanting to work with each other.
Yeah.
Danny, he's been busy. He's been really busy, but I have something for him too. I
Oh
was,
yeah, for sure. Like, Danny's vocals are off the chain, and
yeah,
so is George's. I mean, both
yes.
of their vocals together. And you know what you need to do? You need to get both of them on a track together.
Oh,
That
well,
would be amazing. Like,
yeah,
if George or Danny wrote a song, or you have Danny write a song for
yeah,
both of them on a track together would be fire. And I
yes,
guarantee you that song would go number one in a heartbeat. Just
yeah.
because everybody loves Danny and
Yeah.
everybody loves George. Can you imagine?
Yes, I can.
Oh
I
my.
do. I do. I do. I mean, I can. I can already hear it, and I can already foresee the future with that. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, like
That
Danny and then George, and then Danny and then George, and then the
drum section.
harmonies together. Can you imagine, Jose?
Well, Danny to do vocals, backup vocals for Leo De Leon,
Yes, yes, I
and
remember that. And
he's
he did backups for George too on a couple of things. He did backup for George too.
so Danny is he's a pioneer. He's
Yes.
willing to work. He loves the music as well. And so yeah, I'm ready for him to work with me because he has this R&B ish kind of style vocal,
Yep.
and techno, trance music has always been that kind of style, like R&B ish
Yeah.
style vocals.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I have. I'm like a jack of all like music. You want to
Oh,
say,
of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that.
because I can mix. Well, there's a crew that I'm trying to develop. It's called the EDM Invaders,
Oh, nice.
and so in that crew, there's different types of DJs. There are DJs that know how to do drum and bass, mix drum and bass,
Right.
mix trance music, mix break beats, mix um, dubstep, trap, freestyle music. And so I have different DJs. It's a crew that knows how to do all of those genres. So with me, I know how to mix everything.
Right.
So, but that's why my crew is called EDM Invaders. And so when I know Danny and I start thinking about Danny, I'm like, well, I can make like some kind of crazy like dubstep where he can put his vocals. It can be like R&B ish, and like, or we can do a drum and bass song and we can use Danny Damien's vocals on it. So I'm like, trust me, and even with George, because George knows how to sing. He's a great singer. So heck, I remember when he came out, I think in Univision,
Yep.
and he was in the station. He started singing in Spanish, and I was like a cappella, and I was like, wait,
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
all right, he got
Yep.
it. I was like, all right,
I
cool.
remember that. I remember that because we were there as well. And I remember that they were like, this camera and this camera and this
Yep.
camera and this camera. Look at the red light. Look at the red light. And we're like, tick, tick, tick.
So you were there.
Yeah,
I
I was
was
there.
the other side of the
Yep.
tube looking.
Yep.
He
Yep.
did a good job. He did a
Yeah.
great job. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, I was there. So it was amazing, but I remember specifically they were like camera one, camera two, camera three, camera one, camera two, camera three, camera one, and I'm just like, oh my god, blah 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 blah. It was horrible. It was
yeah,
horrible. I loved it, but it was horrible
yeah,
at the same time.
yeah.
So Miss Heather Jolene Alcantar says, Saludos, my beautiful friend. She's saying hello. And Miss Amy C. Wilson, which is so happens to be my sister, says, Hi everyone. Hi Sissy. Hi
Hello.
Heather.
Oh,
Hi. So we're gonna play a little game of this or that. So you have to be like quick on it. You have to answer the questions quick.
I'm
Can't think
very
about it.
slow on things now. So come on,
No, you got this. You got this. Okay, club DJ or festival DJ?
festival DJ,
Vinyl or digital?
Vinyl.
all day. Open format or genre specific?
Uh,
Quick, quick.
I can't.
You're ruining it.
Genre. I'm open. I'm open format.
Okay. Hip hop or Latin mixes?
God, Latin mixes.
Okay, this one's gonna be hard. EDM drops or smooth transitions?
Oh, transitions all the way. No drops.
Really? We were just talking a whole slew
No,
about EDM.
no, no. Um, from coming from DJ Tiesto, Armand Van Buren, BT, um, and Joe. Well, no, Deoro. He likes to do drops, but we like to do transitions
Yeah,
uh,
I know that.
because
Yeah.
because we're producers. So we kind of like remix the songs while we mix it, and it sounds so
Clean.
badass.
Yeah.
But my and you know, and it's crazy because my sister, she can go to a club and she can say, "Oh heck no, this DJ sucks." Why?
I'm the same. Yeah.
They're dropping it, just cutting the songs and just dropping it
Yeah. Yep.
out of the blue, and they think they're
Amazing.
great. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, well, at least if you're doing a drop, if you're just dropping the song, at least put some kind of effect or some kind of spin or do something. But a lot of new DJs, and excuse me talking crap, you know, because we were just talking. I'm really cool with my ex. Still, we're really cool. Still with my exes, and because they have their ear because of me, so we talk about music still. And we were talking, and a lot of DJs now these days they think that they know how to mix just because they drop songs, and I'm like, no, they don't. That's not called DJing. I
Yeah.
mean, drop a song maybe every blue moon, but do it with style. There's DJs that they don't even do that. But uh, DJ Dave, all these old school DJs like I that I used to look up when I was a kid. Now I'm an OG. They call me that I'm an OG DJ. I'm like, wait, no, I'm still learning. You know, because you still learn every single day. You learn,
Right.
and but they're like, no, you're an old school DJ. I'm like, okay, well, you know, but we talk about it, and you hear their mixes, and hell, DJ Laz, you know, they still mix music. They don't drop it
Mhm.
just like that.
Yeah.
That was unheard of. You know, uh, when DJing freestyle music back in the day, we used to DJ with records. We used to be so fast, grabbing that record, putting the record, slamming that record on the turntable,
Yep.
putting
Yep.
it on the putting cueing the music on your
Mhm.
ear, and getting ready.
While shuffling for the next album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So, but you still had time to blend it in, not
Right.
to. Now, the only ones that used to just drop songs like that were the battle DJs
Right.
because they were like do 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 boom, do 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 boom, like they used to do that. Or if they were trying, they were pressed for time, they were
Right.
slam songs.
Got it.
So yes, no dropping, you know, blending,
Smooth transitions.
smooth
Got it.
transition. Yes,
Next question. Day parties or nightclubs?
nightclubs.
Freestyle or reggaeton? I already know this answer, but go ahead.
We stop.
Okay. Miami vibes or Vegas vibes?
Miami.
Mashups or classics?
I like the classics. A lot of people like the mashups. My sister, she tells me she I have music that have like different like intros with like mashups, right? And she's like, well, you need to be doing that to do that. I'm like, no, the original songs are better, you know. And but to hype the place up, it's mashups, but I preferably original.
Old school. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Old school or new school?
old school.
I was like this because I already knew it was going this way. already knew. Request or no request?
No request.
All day. Studio producer or live performer?
Well, studio producer because I don't play a live instrument.
Okay. Luxury events or underground parties? Ooh.
Ooh. Ah, I will I want to stick with underground.
All right. Headphones on or one ear off?
One ear off.
Last but not least, MC hype or silent mixing?
I don't talk in the mic, but I always want somebody talking the mic. So if I, yeah, so I like people to hype the crowd up.
Yeah.
But I like to mix my music. Like I don't I some songs I'm like okay well it just depends. Yeah, that's very because I do like to mix and I want people to feel the music, but there's a point of time where, you want people to get hype. So you
Yeah.
are getting the mic and you're gonna be like, hey, well, just throw your hands up in the air, here we go, something,
So
But
you're 50-50 is what you're
I'm
saying.
50-50, yeah.
Okay. You took all the fun out of my this and that
I'm so
game.
sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm
It
kidding.
just
I'm giving you a hard time. I'm giving you a hard time because I know you.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. What message do you hope listeners receive from like the music that you make?
So all the time that I make music, I want people to either A, dance, get hype, motivated, or B, that's the state of mind they're at. I can take them out of that world for at least 1 second or two and make them think that everything's okay. I'm not going to say who it is. Uh, and I was surprised. This person was going through divorce, and it was a really bad one, and he didn't know what to think, and um, I was going through it too. But my way was to work everything out was through music, mixing music. I cannot write you a poetry, anything, but I can talk to you with my music. And so I remember that I put this music, this mix out, and he was he called me up, and he's like, Grumps, Grumps, Grumps. I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" He's like, dude, he's like, I was sitting in the car, I was crying, I was gonna go work out, but I was started thinking about negative things, very negative things, and to the point where I was thinking of doing negative things. And this is a person that has God in his life. And I was like, okay, so what happened? What's going on? He's like, well, I heard your music, and when I started hearing your music, I got off the car and I went to work out. And of course, working out is good for you and it's good mentally. But when you have this certain frequency and it's this
Right.
certain song that motivates you to just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. You know, he told me that he forgot about everything and he felt better afterwards. And he told me that basically told me that I saved his life. I was like, dude, I was not trying to do that, but I'll take the credit. I mean, I I love that did that for him, and I wish I can do that for a lot of people. I really do. And so, like I said, either is for me to bring them good vibes, to put them in another, state of mind, a situation, so they can be okay,
Yeah.
they can get hyped and dance. You know.
Yeah. That's amazing. You never
That is
know. You never know how many people you've helped.
Yes.
Um,
motivation.
Right, correct, Almisa. You never know how many people you have helped along the way. Music is such a healer. Like
So
music is my life, like legitimately. Like I'm on the worship team at my church. I've written songs. I've wrote songs for other artists, and it's like my gateway. Like without my music, I honestly don't know where I'd be. Without God, I don't know where I'd be. Without
right?
just music in general, just because it's such a healer. Like
Yes.
music is a healer, and it's a healer for so many people. And when I'm on stage at church or when I'm on stage in general, I want people to feel what I feel. I want to emanate what I feel to the world.
Hmm.
So just music, like I said, is just a healer. Like I know my God-given calling is music and singing and writing for other people and singing my own music, and just I know that's my God-given calling. So you again, you knowing that that's your God-given calling and that you're helping other people as well. I love that for you, and that must feel so rewarding that you help that one person. And again, you don't know how many people that you've helped, so that is so amazing, and I love that for you. I really do.
Yeah. And just to, for everybody, just to let them know, just because we work with music, and we work at the club scenes or whatnot, we don't work with the devil.
Of
We,
course.
we go in, with an open mind. I've helped actually people that that had some bad things going through them, like through they had a bad situation, and they went to the club, and for some reason God led me to that person, and I start talking to them, and uh, just
You
to get
pray with them or you
like
whatever.
God sends people to horrible places sometimes to help that one soul. You
Right.
never know.
Right. Yeah.
So it can be 7-Eleven, it can be, at a hospital, it could be at your job, it can be anywhere, you know, clubs, bars, whatever. If your mind is set with God and you trying to do right, doing good intentions, then, everything's going to be good for the other person. It's going to hear you out, so.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Also, right in my studio, I always have him.
Oh, look at
Where's mine
Jesus.
at? Oh man, I was like, mine's at my desk at work. I usually have my baby Jesus too.
Oh,
Oh, I
I have
love it.
two.
Love it.
I
Yes.
love it so much. I need one.
We
Now,
have to
Lisa
set them up.
Valdez, you need to send me one this instant.
Well.
Okay, Lisa Trevino says, "Hello, beautiful ladies. Saludos from Pearsall,
Hello.
Texas." And she says, Amen. Amen, Miss Lisa.
Amen. That's right.
Amen.
I'd like to know who who would you like to be on stage for? Who would you like to actually DJ for? A big person.
Oh, my guy, the guy, BT.
No, no,
Uh,
not BT. I was just going to say, don't say BT. It has to be somebody else.
Okay,
Give me,
okay. Um, well,
he's like, nah, BT.
the people that I really wanted to actually wanted to work with, and because the 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 sense of creativity,
Hmm.
if I said it right, um, it was so great that I I, I, I told myself one day I want to meet him, but I couldn't. They passed away. Was Juan Gabriel,
mm,
Uh,
Michael Jackson.
mm-hmm.
mhm.
Uh, there was another David Bowie,
I'm waiting
Prince.
for it. I knew
Right.
it.
I was
I'm
waiting
like,
for
I'm waiting.
him.
My ear was right there. I was waiting for
Yes.
it.
And the other guy that I want to work with is uh, like at least for him to write something in Spanish, like because he's a really good writer and a good music producer, Macratoño Solis.
Oh yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But in sense of it see in the way that I work, people ask me how do I get all this like ideas and other stuff. I listen to all types of music, Spanish, English. I love alternative music. One of the rock bands that I really love was love is 30 Seconds to Mars with Jared
Oh
Leto.
nice.
Love
Um,
30 Seconds to
I
Mars.
got to talk to his brother for last time that he came over. I think it was 2 years ago, a year ago. My kids, we went over and I somehow I ended up talking to him, the drummer, the brother,
Hmm.
and to see if we can work on something. Um, but there's a lot of good musicians out there. But in the EDM world, who I want to really maybe work with one day is maybe Tiesto.
Give me 1 second.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah. So
Y'all keep talking. Give me 1 second.
all right.
Okay. Like, what are you up to, love?
Yeah, I was like, wait. So yeah, so DJ Tiesto is he actually works with my guy BT. He's
Oh nice.
that guy BT. He's a singer as well. So Tiesto makes music, and sometimes BT sings on it. So it's a really good, cool thing. And but I really do want to start touring, start traveling, all Latin America. So my roots are not Mexican. My family's from Guatemala.
Oh okay.
Yeah, so I
Nice.
do have that Latin kind of like it's a different style. It's like more
I.
merengue, salsa, Latin, that tropical kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So I do want to travel and start doing more Latin EDM, and hopefully the record label that I'm with, they'll start putting something together so we can start doing a tour.
Getting
Uh,
out there and
yeah,
touring. Nice.
yes, but
And what are you working on now?
I'm actually started to start working. I'm going to start working with the Christian EDM. I have a couple of
Hmm.
tracks that I'm trying to finish up. It's just one song. It's a club Spanish song, but it's a breakbeat, and that's come. Hopefully, that comes out in a few months. I'm trying to get one of my friends to get involved, uh, so he can help me just tighten up some things. And yeah, yeah. So hopefully that song comes out soon. Yeah.
Nice. Well, good luck to you. It's all
Thank
coming.
I'm back.
What did you find? Isaac, what did you do? What did you find?
No, no. My son came to the door. I was like, who's ringing my doorbell? And I looked on my thing and I was like, my son, but he has a key to my door and he forgot the key. And I'm like, oh my God, Lord Jesus. Okay, so Greg Guzman says
Go
GSG
Spurs,
basketball.
go!
Oh,
Come
go
on.
Spurs, go. Oh, I'm like GSG basketball. What does that even mean?
Oh, hi Greg.
What a
Thanks for
goober.
tuning
That
in
just goes to show you. That goes to show you that I'm not very sportsy.
with the basketball on there.
Okay. What is something people don't know about you?
My grumpy name.
Oh, something else. You already said it.
Grumpy
a lot
name.
of people,
There's a reason why.
a lot of people don't know that, and when they, like I said, one of my old friends from high school, she knows this guy that's in the DJ crew that I'm in with the Rocket Radio crew, And she's like, "Oh yeah, you know DJ Grumpy, this and this and this is like." She's like, "No, I don't know DJ Grumpy." "Oh, they call him Soundwave." "Oh, that's DJ Grumpy." He's like, she's like, "Yeah, that's DJ Grumpy," but they call him Soundwave. And he's like, they're like, "Oh well, wow, I can't believe that's him," but yeah, we know him. But yeah, I just had to change that name.
Yeah,
But
I don't like DJ
There you
Grumpy.
go.
another thing that I was telling her that people think I'm Mexican, but I'm not Mexican.
What are you?
So I'm an alien.
Ah,
No,
No.
that
my
tracks. That tracks.
yeah, no, my my family's from Guatemala, so I have Guatemalan heritage. Yeah, Mayan heritage. So
Yes.
Nice.
Mm. You've told me that before.
yeah, so a lot of
I,
people don't know that.
okay.
Well, they don't know that because I'm 6'1", and a lot of Guatemalans they're like
4 feet.
5 feet or 4 feet. Yeah, 5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet.
You're so
My mom,
rude on me, son.
my mom,
She said they're 4 feet,
They're very
like a
challenged.
midget.
Let
she
me
said it really
reiterate.
quick.
Golly. She
Yeah,
said they're munchkins from Munchkin
yeah.
Land.
To me, they're like this. Like this.
Listen,
But they
I'm
are
like that. I'm
outshorting
like
us
that to
both
you, Jose.
ways.
Huh?
I'm like that to you, Jose. You know that.
Yeah.
I go to your kneecap.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are like that to me though. So no,
What?
so my kids, my two older kids, I told them that because I work with computers a lot and I work with
Yeah,
music a lot, and even
yeah.
when I'm DJing, I'm always like this. So when I'm around them, I have to go like straighten up like really quick because
Are they
I don't,
surpassing you?
huh?
Are they surpassing you now?
I feel like they are, but when I stretch it and I'm like this, they're they're not as tall, but I'm like, oh my god, I need to start walking straight. I need to put my, I mean, it's habit and it's a bad habit. I have to walk straight. Regardless. But yeah, mm, yeah, I'm thinking that one day my kids are really gonna surpass me, and then I have my youngest one, which you haven't seen since. Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God. Since he was tiny, tiny,
Yeah,
tiny.
no, he's 16 years old. He plays basketball, and he looks like he's 20 years old because the body he's built. He's just muscular, and he's always telling me that I can bench 250, and he's just always throwing like little jabs
Jabs.
like that, and I'm like, oh
He's
yeah,
like, you want to take it to the street, Dad?
yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, even if one day I'm walking with a cane, I'm still gonna whoop you with a cane.
Right,
You're just gonna
right.
stick to me, so you better respect me.
You're like, and what? You can do 250 and what?
Yeah, yeah. No,
I,
but they're good kids. They're good kids. And that's the one that wants to follow the steps of like photography, and
Photography.
oh, I
Nice.
love that. It
so
just goes to show what type of dad you are
Exactly.
and how you raise them in a godly way
Their
and just
character. Yep.
right, right. Like one wants to be a DJ, one wants to be a photographer, and they want to be like you. So that just admits what type of man you are and what type of father you are. And
but
I just
I gotta give credit to the moms, because they're with them most of the time. And now
Man, right there. Good
if
job.
if they're
Yes, I'm
messing up,
sorry. Yep.
no, I mean, look, you know, there's a lot of messed up moms out there,
I
but
agree.
and like I can't be there 24/7 because they have custody. So the kids are gonna become what they make of the kid.
Right. Right.
right.
My kids are not perfect, but they know, what's right and what's wrong.
That's right.
And they believe in God, and they believe in family. You know, um, I just believe that it's it's who the mom is. Now, if they're the father and mother living together, then it's going to be the parents of who they're going to, because The reason I say that about who it's gonna fall on the mom because the mom is there 24/7.
Right.
When they wake up, when they go to bed, the
Right.
dad is gonna have them for what 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's not. It doesn't fall all on the dad. Of course, the dad's still involved,
For sure.
but it's gonna be more on the mother. So I can try my best, but the mother is going to be the one that's going to be guiding them all through the life.
Yeah,
So kudos to the moms that are single and are trying to their best to raise their kids. You know,
Thank you for acknowledging that.
a
That's
misa también.
yeah. Thanks.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but yes,
Yeah, awesome. Well, congrats to you and
Yeah.
congrats to the moms of the babes.
Yeah.
I am so proud of you guys. And just to say it, nobody is perfect.
Right.
Nobody. The only person that is perfect is God Himself.
yeah,
So, and if they say they are, they're a big lie. So, the only person that's
No
perfect is
clues.
God. So, there you go.
yep.
So, where can we find your music?
Anywhere you
All
want to know
platforms.
about me, you can Google me. Just type in Jose space Soundwave space Gonzalez. It's a long
Okay.
name, but that's Jaime's fault. He's like, you need a particular name. I'm like, everybody knows me as Jose. Yeah, everybody calls me Jose. My DJ name is Soundwave, so I'm like, well, just put Jose Soundwave Gonzalez. You know, it has a ring to it. He's like, okay, got stuck. So,
I love it. I don't like grumpy, so I love Jose Samuel Gonzalez. So thank you, Jaime.
so yeah, you can Google me. You can find me at all platforms, music platforms, from
Nice.
Amazon to Spotify to YouTube to Apple Music, wherever you can find me. There.
Perfect, perfect. And do you have CDs out or anything like that that anybody can go and get?
We don't have CDs anymore.
Yes, we
That's
do.
old school.
Yes, we
We
do.
don't have no. We don't. We don't. We don't.
He's
We
like,
don't.
I
Not
have
my
me.
record label. My record label don't. They don't do that.
Okay.
But pretty soon, what I'm trying to do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a couple more songs out, and then I'm gonna create records. I'm gonna make records.
Vinyls.
Mm.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm not gonna do CDs. I'm not gonna do tapes. Like I mean, they don't do tapes, but people still have their tape players. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna do records. It's a limited edition records with art. I'm gonna get an artist to do some nice art, geographic art, or I don't know, some kind of crazy art. But just so at least the cover would be nice to put it up. You know what I'm saying? If they
Yeah.
listen to the music, they can put it up somewhere. You know, and just of
I love
Right. Yeah.
that. Well, I'll be
so
expecting my copy in the mail.
course, yes,
In the mail. And you and your geographic designs. You love geographic designs. I don't know
it's
what
just
it is with you and
just
geographic
numbers.
designs.
It's just numbers and
That's
Yeah.
lines. It's just it just plays a big role in our lives. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
my niece is always telling me you with your conspiracies, and I'm like, if you really look into things, you know, you'll find that uh, when God created the world, He was super genius. You know, there's numbers everywhere. You
Oh, for
know,
sure. Oh,
so,
for sure.
and
and the
when you listen to
synchronicities.
music, you're listening to numbers because there's different frequencies and different
That's right.
things that are
Yep.
involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You're on the
That's
first beat,
exactly
second
right.
beat, third beat, or fourth beat. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, Jose, thank you so much for
Thank you
joining us
very much.
today. Thank you for taking out your time. I know it was a difficult day for you today, so thank you for still taking the time to
Yes.
be with us. We love you so, so much. And I know that many blessings are coming your way. And I just know that God has his hands on you and that it's only up from here for you. So, again, thank you so much for taking the time to join me in Almisa. And we love you so much.
Oh, well, I appreciate you guys and thank you for the opportunity.
Of
Yeah,
Of
course.
I mean, I was nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, well, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm like, oh, well, let's see. So I stutter when I get nervous. I stumble when I get nervous, but I'm a human being. So
We're all
You
human.
did fabulous.
You did great.
thank you.
You
Very
did
good.
fabulous. We make it easy. Like it's like
Yeah.
you're in the living room with us, just chit chatting and whatever. So you did amazing.
Yeah,
Well, I appreciate you guys, and yeah, whenever you
we
need me,
appreciate you.
I'll be
Thank
here.
you so much. We
Thank
appreciate you.
you.
That's no
Thank
problem.
you. We love you.
Blessings to you. Good night.
Bye.
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 Bye. Good night. You guys, that was so amazing. He is such an amazing and humble gentleman. Like, let me tell you, I've known Jose for a very long time, many, many moons. And he's still the same humble gentleman. And he is such a family man, loves his kids, and
You can
he's a
tell.
godly individual. And he's so sweet. What do you think,
I
Almi?
I love that he is very adult. How do I say it without? He's very adult and very humble. The way that he speaks volumes of his family. He takes pride in his family, even still having and being civil, being adult with his the mother of his children, and still
Right.
having that communication and respecting each other's opinions on what he's doing now. It just shows his great godly character. Very humble. Very
Absolutely.
good. Very good.
Absolutely.
It's time for some Spurs, baby.
Girl, look at you trying to get off the podcast.
Woo! Oh
All
man,
right.
we got to
Well,
take it.
let us go so Almisa can go watch the
Watch
Spurs.
the Spurs.
All right, guys. We love you guys so much. Thank you so, so much to Alcantar Music as being
Yes.
our sponsor and believing in our vision. We love you so, so much. And we love each and every one of you. Go like, follow, share.
Yep.
And yeah, if we're looking still looking for sponsors,
Sponsors.
and if
Yep.
you want yeah, and if you want to sponsor us, contact me or contact Almisa. And if you want to support our stream, there is a QR code right there that you can scan and support us. We love each and every one of you, and you guys have an amazing, amazing
Weekend.
evening and weekend. We love you. Talk